God.
Crazy days on Kuta.
Don't know what he's in there for.
Out of the water!
Swimmers who don't listen.
Calm down, calm down.
Mate, I'm way calm.
Aussie Trevor on a Bali high.
It's like having half a dozen bintings.
And a simple rescue suddenly develops serious complications.
It's getting way worse.
Where's the ambulance?
In tropical Bali, tourists come from all over the world to kick back or kick up their heels. For some, the party doesn't stop. With no laws against drinking on the beach, lifeguards have their work cut out. Kuta's surf is dangerous enough without adding alcohol to the mix.
If you drink a lot today, don't go too far. I like drink, yeah, but don't go too far. Only like this, half water, make you just cooling you. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Terima kasih. Oh, spasiba ya.
For some, the local brew is so popular, it becomes a habit they won't let go of.
Attention for the two gentlemen with a beer out there. Keep swimming in the between red, yellow flag. Thank you very much.
It's definitely a first, drinking bintang in waist-deep water.
Please, I'm not allowed them to swim. But when they go out, have a bottle, I'm not mind. As long as they swim in the between red, yellow flag.
After a week in Bali, it's become clear to team leader Azza that some of Kuta's lifeguards operate on a very different level.
It's a tricky one because you don't want to override the local lifeguards here, but at the same time you want to teach them sort of a few techniques how we do it back at home.
Until Azza's arrival, the Bondi boys stood back and let the Balinese run things their own way on their own beach. But some practices have become difficult to stand by and watch.
The girls hanging around the tents, it's just not a good look, and we've just got to realise that it's not professional.
Chatting up girls on duty is a small indiscretion. Other behaviour would be a sackable offence on Bondi.
Not one of them's looking at the water. They're all sitting there eating raw fish, which does taste delicious. I had a couple of pieces. Oh.
Better for the win.
Oh, nice.
Got to keep your eyes on the water at all times. If you miss something for 1 minute, then someone could drown.
At home, we're under the scrutiny of a lot of local people. We've always got to keep up a professional sort of aura around. It'll be good to, hopefully, as they're sipping on bintangs, rub off on them a little bit. Cheers.
In Asian culture, Azza knows correcting other people's behaviour is diplomatically avoided. But his responsibility is to save lives. How will his hosts react if he tells them they need to lift their professional standards?
I'm just going to say what we do back at home at Bondi, so I don't think they're going to get offended or anything like that.
Hal yang kedua, so welcome, Aaron.
Where should I stand? Over here? I just want to let you guys know that the main reason that I'm over here with the team is to train you guys up to better the service and make you guys better lifeguards.
Memberikan Anda suatu pelatihan yang spesial dan untuk menjadikan Anda seorang lifeguard yang profesional.
After being here for a week, I've noticed a few things that maybe you might want to look at changing. What we do back in Bondi is we do roving patrols with our full uniform on. Even if it's quiet, we're always on the beach, walking up and down. I know back at Bondi, we're not allowed to have girls hanging around our facilities. Alcohol is not allowed. If you drink alcohol while you're at work, you're not going to be doing your job properly. Remember, we're here to save people's lives. And if you're drinking alcohol, you're treating the job as a joke. Terima kasih.
I think everybody will be try to change. Yeah, I hope so.
I'm agree with what Esa said. That is true. We learn each other. You guys teach us, and then maybe we can learn from you, and then you guys hopefully understand how we are here. Yeah, because lots of different things, right?
For the first time in weeks, lifeguards are paying more attention to the surf than to Bali beauties. Roving patrols are conducted on the shoreline. And every rescue is being done by Balinese lifeguards.
Arnold spotted it from a mile away. Before I could even get down there, he was had him on the board and tube and got him in successfully.
You rescued by him. We are too far out.
Yeah, after my little talk this morning, the boys are full of beans. They're all over it. They're rescuing people that don't even need rescuing, and
I've never seen anyone move that fast in my whole life. You should be in the Olympics next week. That was great. I love it. I love it.
Yes, thank you very much.
Even with all lifeguards on full alert, tragedy can strike in an instant. After an afternoon of light rescues, there's a commotion at Post 2. Balinese lifeguards are first on the scene, rescuing a struggling swimmer from the impact zone.
Slam down on his back.
20-year-old Ariz was swept out to sea in his jeans. Lifeguards kept him afloat until he could be dragged onto a rescue board. As he's taken to the first aid tent, his condition is far from stable.
The boys pulled him in and he seems to have swallowed quite a lot of water. He just opened his eyes and so they sort of rolled back. He's dozing in and out of consciousness kind of. He's getting way worse.
Kenapa? Panas.
Mati rasa.
Mati rasa. Oh iya iya. Tetep aja ngomong.
Lifeguards' first aid training only goes so far. No one knows exactly what's wrong with Ariz or how best to treat him. Air temperature is 30 degrees, but Ariz shivers uncontrollably.
Pelan-pelan.
Buka sedikit angin supaya ada anginnya dia.
Everyone stay back. Go back.
Other than keeping Ariz on oxygen, there's little the lifeguards can do.
Is he okay, Vic? Vic? Is he okay?
He just needs to relax. Keep talking to us, buddy.
Mate, this feet are easy. I wonder why he's so cold.
With Ariz's body temperature dropping, they divert from Denpasar Hospital to a nearby clinic.
Ada perubahan sedikit pun.
Not better at all.
Slowly on the counter. Oh, he's in a bit of a bad way at the moment. In the car the whole way here, he's had a lot of cramping and he was getting very cold. We had a space blanket and a towel on him, and in Bali that's usually enough to make you sweat like a sauna. But yeah, he's in good hands here at the hospital. Yeah.
You did good job.
Good. All right, let's get back down there. Go and cut the thing.
Later that night, Ariz was released after recovering on a drip. His dramatic symptoms were caused by severe shock.
Bye-bye.
The tourist Mecca, now visited by 2 million people a year, was once a sleepy fishing village. Surfers discovered some of the world's best waves in and around Kuta in the 1960s.
Morning sun, you light my world today. You give me hope and take away the pain. Forevermore now, you're etched upon my mind. Morning sun, you light my world so bright.
Now everyone wants to learn how to surf. Lifeguards are kept busy watching over beginners.
Learn to surf.
Definitely worth a lot.
A surfer is in trouble 150 metres from shore.
Stuck in the back of a rip out the back and couldn't get back in on their own merit. So Yeoman and Katut went for a paddle out, but like they always do, they've left their guy's board just floating out to sea. For us, the worst thing is that board's going to float in somewhere and then it looks like someone's drowned.
What happened? How come you didn't bring his board in?
Only save people. I'm not save the board.
With the two of you out there,
yeah,
easy, just put the leg rope on and tie behind you.
Very dangerous. We have trouble. We have trouble. We have bad experience before.
Can you bring it just in close to the break and then push it down the falls?
No.
Will he have to pay now for losing it?
I don't know, that's their problem. We save the people, that's it. Yeah.
We understand. That's the way.
Look, the guy's just like now walking off with no board. Go.
At post 4, another first-time surfer is stuck in a rip and panicking. Kobe wants to reach the woman before she gets pummeled in the impact zone. He wants the leg rope off so he can push her board a safe distance away. Young Kuta lifeguard Maxi went to assist but showed no interest in the woman's stray surfboard.
Oh God, he's my hero. I'm in love.
Kobe swims back out 300 metres for Eva's board, saving her the $200 fine if she doesn't return it.
I feel sorry for him. He's far down there. Thank you so much.
That was a long swim.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay, that's okay.
While Eva's got her board, Tim, the American man rescued earlier, still searches for his.
Wondering if you would know if the surfboard washed up, whereabouts it would come up, as far as where the tide would send it or anything?
I don't know. The wind, the way it's blowing it offshore like this, I don't know where. It's going to go pretty far out to sea. It might not wash up.
Yeah, by any chance, see it. I mean, you got my email too. I got internet at the hotel.
Give you a yell.
All right, see you guys.
Yeah, because you more important than your board.
Yeah, I know. I was
your life more important.
Yep.
With Tim's board floating out to sea, he now faces a hefty bill from the owner.
I probably would have brought it in myself, but that's the way they do it, so can't bag them.
Despite occasional tensions, the two teams are united when it counts.
Hey! Out of the water!
A dangerous rip pulls at post 4.
Out of the water!
Both teams work together to clear the water of swimmers at risk.
Have a look at the rip. Go on, go jump in the rip.
A German tourist abused local lifeguard Mate after he was called to safety. Reedy springs to the defence of his Balinese friend.
Listen to me, in the end, he was telling me to come out of the water, right?
Yeah.
And you looked at him and said, why? Why don't you go jump in the rip and we not save you?
If I don't know what he wants from me, why should I
isn't it pretty obvious that if a lifeguard has a t-shirt on and he's calling you out of the water, there must be something wrong?
Oh, I see. So if he calls me out
instead of looking at him and going like that, when we've just saved two kids' lives in that rip.
Those guys with all the surfboards are
Yeah,
allowed
they've got
there.
surfboards
So
on.
I've got mechanic surfing them allowed.
Mate, go mad. And I hope you get stuck in the rip and hit the
very
tarver.
easy.
Go mad. You go jump in the rip now. Go jump in that water there.
Because you
You're
told
big and
me I'm
strong.
not.
You can be rude to him. Go jump in the rip.
Wait, no.
Go for a
Please,
walk.
calm down.
Go for a
Calm
walk.
down.
Mate, I'm way calm. I'm way calm.
No, I'm
not. If a
not.
lifeguard calls you out of the water, he's doing it for your own safety.
Okay, but if I don't
turn
know
around
what...
and be rude to him.
I'm not rude to him.
You think you looked at all three of us and you went, what do you want?
Reedy has come to the defence of local lifeguard Made after he was abused by a swimmer.
It took us 20 blows on the whistle to get you to walk out.
Oh, I see. So automatically, if there's a whistle blow at every corner of the beach,
when
I have
there's
to move.
3 lifeguards standing here calling you out of the water, use your head, mate. It's common sense. Common sense. Being in Bali, I've noticed that these guys do such a good job and they get very little respect from the tourists. I don't know if that's just the way that it is, but yeah, I just don't like to see. I mean, like I was standing there whistling, he was standing there whistling, Maxie was on the whistle too, and I mean, this guy just didn't seem to care, and they were 3-4 feet away from landing in that rip. This looks like a raging torrent, you know. I'm telling you, right, there's a strong current out there.
Yes.
And if you see a lifeguard, this is the number one rule.
I know what a lifeguard is.
No, listen. You're asking me to teach you. Listen. If you see a lifeguard calling you out of the water, you come straight out of the water, because there could be a shark, you could be in a dangerous current, could be anything. You see all those swimmers in the rip there? Do you see lifeguards standing there calling them out of the water? It's just frustrating, you know, that these guys don't get enough respect.
There's no time for arguing when an emergency call comes. Trevor was out surfing with his kids when a stray board struck him in the foot.
It's swelling up and bruising pretty. How long ago did that happen? 5 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes.
Beach vendor cum nurse Lulu was the first to see Trevor in trouble.
Lulu can help, but Lulu no can swimming.
Trevor is on holidays from Darwin with his wife and 2 sons. Despite a likely broken bone, he isn't getting a great deal of sympathy.
No, it doesn't like pain. Doesn't like pain, doesn't handle pain at all.
You know, heap of bone.
It's hurting, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes he overreacts. Don't tell him I said that.
With little comfort from his family, Azza decides Trevor needs more effective pain relief.
You should chuck this in your mouth and just take nice deep breaths.
For the first time on Kuta, the analgesic green whistle works its magic.
Far out. Everybody's getting blurry.
How's the pain, bud? Pain feeling all right?
Sorry, babe. It's like having half a dozen bing tangs. Sends me in the la-la land. Far out. Well, you can market these things. These are good.
Dad's off to hospital all on his own. Who needs family when you've got a green whistle? If Kuta and Bondi share one thing in common, they're both a circus.
There's a guy walking into the rip. He's underwater. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's got me puzzled. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I don't know what he's in there for. I just got him on the tube there. He's like his umbrella.
Top 5 most amazing things I've ever experienced in my life.
The Mary Poppins of Kuta Beach.
Shortly afterwards, Arnold retrieves a young boy nearby. As Mr. Poppins tells off his son, it becomes clear why the panicked father risked his own life.
That's really made my day. Made my day.
Having a team of foreign lifeguards intruding on your turf isn't easy.
Where's the Bondi?
The Bondi, where's?
A few grudges from the home side are completely understandable.
We'll smack her the ass.
To let off some steam, the lifeguards have thrown down a challenge. Bondi versus Bali in a soccer showdown. No David Beckhams, at least the Bondi boys can pretend to be superheroes. Presiding over the match is lifeguard cum referee Crazy. half-time, the scores are level.
Kicked that many shins, I haven't hit the ball once.
This ref's a bit sus, so we're going to have to just aim up in the second half.
Bondi must lose. All right? Bali, win!
I think they're going to lose. I'm putting my money on the Endos.
Bondi's lack of skills is overcome with guts, grit, and good old-fashioned cheating. The Cooter side doesn't need to cheat. The referee does it for them.
I'm cheating. Bali we win. Bondi will lose.
I think our blokes are running out of steam.
1-1 on the final whistle. It all comes down to a penalty shootout. It all goes to prove that on their home turf, the Cooter boys are kings.
You're the worst ref I've ever seen.
Red card, mate.